Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Chris from Nightmare Nepenthes, new channel on YouTube. Just wanted to introduce myself to you, let you know what I got growing, and specifically go over these Lowland greenhouses that I just built about a year and a half ago now that are rocking with some plants. So, I have been growing Neps for 5 years. I have 4 greenhouses total. I have 2 lowland greenhouses, which are right in front of you right now. I have a highland greenhouse out in my living room, and I have an ultra lowlander, which is outside with only a few plants in it. I live in New Jersey, so growing outside isn't quite ideal all year long, but during the summer when you can get those hot months, some of the ultra lowlanders love it. So, so these cabinets, these are actually Ikea cabinets that have been converted into greenhouses. They're just, I mean, they're cheap melamine or particle board, whatever you want to call it. And my goal for these greenhouses was to get them to be right around the 80-degree mark during the day with 80% humidity, and then at nighttime go to about, about a 10-degree drop for lowlanders. Lowlanders, for the most part, they like it hot, they like it humid. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning right now. The greenhouses come on at 8. So we're sitting at about 77.7 degrees with 88% humidity, which is pretty good. Normally we'll heat up to, like I said, around that 80-degree mark during the day. So construction of these. So these are built, like I said, out of Ikea cabinets. And then for the materials used inside, obviously front to bottom, back to back, top to everywhere else, the entire inside, with the exception of the front panel, which is glass, is lined with Reflectix. I've done this so that the light can bounce off of everything, and also to not destroy the particle board that the cabinet is made out of, because I do spray these every morning. So as you can see, all the way down to the base and all the way up to the top is all Reflectix. So it works pretty good. For being a cheap material. I think I did both of these greenhouses for like $35 worth of Reflectix material, and then maybe another 10 in tape. But works. The lights are Barina lights off of Amazon. They are a pink LED that also have white light in them. They're really cool lights because, so here, I'll open this up for you real quick. They're really cool lights because the good thing is like, for example, if I do sell out of a bunch of plants, I could turn, this one off. And then I could turn this one off if I wanted to. And, then I could turn this one on and independently. And each one runs, themselves, even though they're daisy chained together. So those are the lights. I have 8 of them total amongst both greenhouses. The plants are actually sitting on, this is like, you go to the hardware section at Home Depot and where they build closets, and that's what this is. This is closet material with a couple coats of Rust-Oleum 2X white paint on it, and it's just white primer paint will prevent rust. So I did that. I've got some stainless steel screws holding those in. I've changed the hardware out, so the hardware's all stainless in here. So there is minimal to no rusting after a year and a half, which is pretty good. That's where I wanted it to be. So like I said, I'm aiming for 80% humidity, 80 degree temperatures all year long with these, with the 10-degree drop at night, which is great because the lights produce a little bit of heat, enough to increase the temperature by 10 degrees during the day. And then when the lights go off, boom, they get that 10-degree drop at night, which is great for lowlanders. Highlanders require a little bit more of a drop. That greenhouse is a little more tricky. So that's that. And one of the things that I wanted to do with these greenhouses too is I lead a pretty hectic life, as probably all of you do. I wanted everything to be automated, so that's how everything is. So as you can see, the fan is running by itself right now. That kicks on a couple of times a day. I do have a Spider humidifier that runs all the way up here, comes out the top, as you can see there. So if the humidity ever dips below, I think I have it set at 70 degrees, it'll raise it back up to 90. And then, the cycle will just keep going. It barely ever kicks on because, I mist so frequently. As you can see, the plants are, this is my office, so I have to mist. That rarely ever kicks on, to be honest with you. But I have them filled up so that, like, the good thing is if, like, I go away on vacation or I'm away at somewhere else, I don't have to worry. My plants are, will have the humidity, the proper humidity all the time. So, here's the brains of the operation. See if you can see it here. I've got an Inkbird controller right there with the humidity. And then I've got two Casa Smart plugs. One of them is plugged into the lights, turning the lights on at 8 a.m., off at 8 p.m. The other one is turned into the fan to control the fan. So the fan is just a Vivo Sun fan. You get it. All of this stuff is obtainable off of Amazon. It's pretty cheap and pretty easy to do. But this is a system that's been working for me now for a year and a half. I'm obviously getting good growth. I've been feeding the plants a ton with Osmocote. And once I get pitchers that are, of decent size, I would say about this size. So here's I think this is a Gaia, right? No, this is a Vent Cross Maxima, Red Leopard. So once the pitchers are that size, I start feeding them Osmocote pellets. Here's just, the Home Depot special alatas. I actually sell a lot of these because, it's a great beginner plant for people who want to get into the hobby. And then I have, the cooler stuff. This is a Veitchii Cross Mirabilis. I love Veitchii. I think everybody loves Veitchii. How can you not love Veitchii? I also love Aristo, so I have a lot of Aristo crosses. There's it's Theristo from Todd's Tropicals. Shout out to him. Probably the best Nep grower in the United States. And then what else do I got? I'm not going to do a whole tour here because I'm going to do that on another video. So in this, got some Theristo cuttings, some Gracilis cuttings that I just made. I've got one of my favorite plants, just pure Diana. It's a cheap plant. It's probably a $20 plant. You could maybe get them cheaper even than that, but I love it. And just bright red, beautiful pictures with an awesome peristome. So I'm not a crazy, person. I like the cheaper things. You can get just as beautiful plants by not spending billions of dollars. And then look at this. This is Bashiana Goliath. Look how beautiful that is. Dark pictures, red peristomes. Beautiful. But so that's it. I just wanted to introduce you myself, let you see what I'm growing in some of the Lowland greenhouses. You can find me on the plant, what is it, Palm Street now? It used to be Plant Snap, I believe, but it's switched over to Palm Street app. I do sell on there under the name Nightmare Nepenthes. Thanks, guys, for paying attention and listening. I hope to have more content available soon, and I hope you all have a great day.